In this video, we'll take a closer look at Oakville Green Estate in Mowe Ofada, Ogun State, Nigeria. We will examine its exact location, surrounding developments, accessibility, and what exactly makes this corridor a notable growth area along the Lagos-Ibadan axis. This is an informational breakdown to make you understand the area and its real estate landscape. I remain Patrick, your realtor, and welcome to this space where we discuss topical issues that affect real estate. If you're seeing our videos for the first time, like our videos and subscribe to the channel. You could also do well to go through our past contents, as we've made series of contents that will help you make wise and informed decisions buying real estate. Today we turn our eyes to Oakville Green Estate, the newly introduced land for sale in Mowe Ofada, Ogun State, Nigeria. When we come back, we'll be talking about this development. Our first point for discussion would be the location. Why this place matters, why it has gained traction, and why is everybody asking you to buy a piece of land in Oakville Green Estate in Mowe Ofada. So why should you buy, and why does this place really matter? So we'll be looking at the location, Mowe Ofada. Now, Mowe Ofada is central to Lagos, Ogun, and Ibadan. It's like a connecting zone to these three places. Lagos being a commercial hub, Ogun State being an industrial zone, and Ibadan being a residential and an expansion zone from Lagos and Ogun State. So Mowe Ofada is central to these three places, and it gives great accessibility to either of this location. You can access Lagos, you can access Ogun, you can access Ibadan. So it is really central, and this is why most persons are looking at this place as a zone that would guarantee high returns on investment. Not just that, when you look at the accessibility to several places, it's about 5 to 10 minutes to the redemption camp along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, which is one of the closest landmark of Mowe Ofada. Also, it is roughly 20 to 25 minutes from the Shagamu interchange, a key highway junction in Ogun State. Also, it's around 30 to 50 minutes to Bega in Lagos, depending on the traffic situation around that area. And lastly, it's about 1 to 1 hour 30 minutes to the Lagos International Airport in Ikeja. It is strategic access and time travel of Mowe Ofada to these 4 different locations around Lagos and Ogun State. One thing I would want you to understand is that Mowe Ofada is not in Lagos. Mowe Ofada is in Ogun State, so it is outside that Lagos congestion, and it is still very close to Lagos. It is very accessible to Lagos, and this makes it very ideal for remote workers, for investors, and also future home owners. So for persons who are tired of that Lagos congestion, now Mowe Ofada is outside Lagos, but very close to Lagos. It shares this very close access to Lagos. So if you're looking to buy something around this place, then Oakville is that place you should be looking at. Now, the next thing I want us to look at is what exactly and actually Oakville is, because there are so many information online, and you might, so that you don't get carried away and get misinformed. I'll be telling you exactly what this particular development truly is, and who should be buying it, and who should not be buying, because this information is really important. So the first that we must understand is that it's a development, is a developing residential estate which is not fully completed. Right now it is still developing. So we need to understand that. Because for some persons, they're looking at buying into a property where they can build almost immediately. You need to understand that Oakville Green Estate is still a developing residential estate and not a fully completed one. So the estate is actually structured to be a residential zone with road layout, planned infrastructure sections, and the available plot selling at 300 square meters and 500 square meters. Now I must stress that this particular development is still a developing residential area. Right now it is not a buy and build estate. I need to stress that, because some persons who have come into my DMs asked they looking to buy into Mowe Ofada right now because it is close to Lagos, and they want to start building. But right now the truth is it is still a developing estate. It is still a developing estate, and that is, you should know that. Another thing we must look at is the title and the legal security of this particular development. Now the estate has a C of O, and it is marketed as a C of O property, and that is a certificate of occupancy, and that's actually a good one, because it gives investors the confidence to buy into the property, knowing fully well that the title is safe and a secured one. C of O is the strongest property title you would ever find in Nigeria, and that's on period, because land title is what separates safe investment from risky speculation. So the title on this one is a certificate of occupancy. Another thing we'll be looking at is the investment value. Why are people buying into this place right now? And I'll break this down into simple economics for you to understand. First is that Lagos is expounding outward due to population pressure. The population of Lagos is really expanding, and current housing deficit is increasing also. So Lagos cannot take everybody. The prices of rent in Lagos is really going high. Income is remaining constant, but the price or the value of rent, the cost of rent is going up, and not everybody can actually afford that right now. Aside that, the population is booming. Every time people come into Lagos, and the pressure is becoming too much. So Mowe Ofada is one location that is gaining traction because of this population expansion. Also, areas like Mowe are overflow zones. You can really differentiate Lagos from Ogun when you're talking about Mowe Ofada. It's difficult for you to tell if this place is Lagos or this place is Ogun, because of the close proximity to Lagos. Everywhere seems like Lagos, but the truth is that Oakville is in Ogun State, Nigeria. So it is really gaining traction because it's an overflow zone, and majority of people going to Mowe Ofada are those who have lived in Lagos or who have businesses in Lagos. That is that. Another reason why people are buying into this location is because of the industrial nature of the area, and companies in the area are what make prices of land increase. You have international breweries, you have Nestle Nigeria, and so many other factories. And you know what? I know that more factories will mean more workers and more housing demand. So this is why this location is gaining traction right now, and you should also not sleep on this. Now, what are the infrastructural plans of the estate? What is promised in the estate? First is perimeter fencing for security. You have the estate gatehouse. You have the road layout planning. You also have future electricity and water systems, and also beautification and structured development. Now, you need to know that right now it is still developing, so all this infrastructure don't exist right now, but it's a structured development, and it's going to come with time and development, and this is what is going to create long-term value for development. So this is what they promised they'll be doing. It is not there right now. What you can see right now in the estates is that the gatehouse is already being built, and some road, and the access road is being partitioned. But majority of these developments are not existing right now. But in future, you'll get all those. This is also very important, and I need to stress this particular point. Who this property is for, who should buy and who should not buy. Now, the truth is, this particular development is for long-term investors. It is a land banking opportunity. It is not for those who want to buy it today and sell tomorrow. No, it is for those who will buy and hold and sell in future when development sets in. There's really nothing to be scared about. The title is a CFO, so nobody is going to come to take your property away. So this property is for long-term investors. It's also for Nigerians in diaspora who are looking to land bank in Nigeria, hold for a very long time, and either develop or sell in the future. So long-term investors, and also for Nigerians in diaspora. Also, salary earners can also buy into this property. Salary earners who understand the importance and the value of time and real estate. Those who know that, when you're buying a property today, it appreciates over a long period of time. And those salary earners, we say salary earners now because those who cannot afford to buy on outright, but can afford to spread their balance for a very long time, maybe 24 months. Now it's also for you, but you need to understand that you must have the mindset of a long-term investor. So those who are not to buy this property are simply those who are looking for quick appreciation. For those expecting instant appreciation, you want to buy today and sell tomorrow, this property is not for you. Now, those who are looking into buy and build, you're looking to buy a property and start building immediately, now this property is not for you. Now, short-term speculators, this property is not for you. You cannot buy this property today for 5 million naira and want to sell it after 1 year for 10 million naira. It is not going to happen that way. This property is not for you. Also, people who are not willing to buy at outright price, are not willing to buy at installment, this property is also not for you. Like I said, only those people who have a long-term mindset and those who understand the value of holding real estate are those that should buy this particular property. Because I remember one of the properties I sold in this area also, I think 5-6 years ago. I sold it at 1.2 million naira thereabout. That property right now is selling for 8 million naira after 5 years. So you need to understand that valuation, or you need to understand that value comes with time and development. So if you're a short-term speculator, this property is not for you. Lastly, we'll talk about the price of this development, Oakville Green Estate in Mowe Ofada. First and foremost, I'll tell you that price changes with time and development. So the prices we'll be putting out in this video today might not stay for a very long time before the company decides to change, because all of this happens with demand and development. So the price you see today, if you're seeing this video after 1 year, the price definitely would have changed, but the information is still going to remain valid. So what you just need to do is, at the time you see this video, the first question you should ask is, what is the current price of this particular development? But right now the property is still selling at the pre-launch price. 300 square meter is sold for 3 million naira. Land fee alone, the cost of the land alone for 300 square meter is 3 million naira, and for 500 square meter is 5 million naira for land fee alone. Now I am stressing this because there are other charges. I need you to be informed, because the essence of this video is to break down everything for you, for your consumption, so that you make wise investment choices buying this particular land with no information hidden from you. So I could easily say that for 300 square meter, all inclusive, is 4.6 million. That is 4,650,000 naira. Now, of the 4,650,000 naira, 3 million naira is the land cost. They now have 500,000 naira for survey. You have 250,000 naira for documentation. They now have 900,000 for development. So all of those together will make 400,000. The 300 square meter land cost 4.650 million naira, all inclusive. Now for the 500 square meter of land, the 5 million naira now is only the land cost, the land fee. There are other charges, and they go like this. Survey is also 500,000 naira. Documentation is 250,000 naira. Now the development levy is also 1.5 million naira. So the total cost of the land with every other charge for 500 square meter is 7.2 million naira, if I am not mistaken. 7,250,000 naira. 7,250,000 naira, all inclusive. So if you've seen 500 square meter for 5 million naira, know that there are other charges. And because so many persons will not go through the FAQ of the company, you will come back and say, you were not told. Now I'm putting it out there right now. And also I have brought out all the information in the FAQ, and I've put it on a web page, and the link to the web page is on the screen, and I'll also put it in the description, so that for those who cannot open the subscription form to check all this information, you can just scroll through and read it, get every information of this property. So the land cost, 300 square meter is 3 million naira, 500 square meter is 5 million naira, but all inclusive 300 square meter is 4.650 million naira, 500 square meter is 7.250 million naira. That is that about that. Now if you're willing to buy this property and you don't have the outright money, you can pay the initial deposit and spread your balance. Initial deposit is 500,000 naira. Now you can now decide to now spread your balance for maybe 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. The highest you can go is 24 months. So if you are going to pay for 3 months, there will be no interest on your on the land cost or the land fee. But if you're going to be paying for 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 24 months, there will be additional interest on the cost of the property. So all this information I have on the website, so you could go through the website and get every of the information on the website. So This is everything about Oakville Estate, and I am putting it out there for you to see, so you make your wise investment choices. Also videos of the property, update on the property as development continues. I will be dropping on the channel and on the website, so that you would have information about that. And also those who have subscribed, our clients would also keep dropping the updates on development on this particular property. So for everyone who wants to buy this property and you're looking for someone who is going to push your interest, here you have Realtor Patrick, who is here to help you secure your piece of land in Oakville Green Estate. So my number is on the screen. Call me right now. Let us make this piece of development yours. This is a massive one. Every real estate investor should buy into this particular development because it is strategically located. My number is on the screen. For those who want to go for inspection, my number is on the screen. You can call to book for your inspection, and we'll take you down to this particular development. I remain Patrick, your Lagos Realtor. Buy safe real estate, buy Oakville Green Estate, as it is a CFO property, safe, secured, and right now it is selling at the pre-launch price. I cannot say about tomorrow, I cannot say about next week, the price might change, but right now buy at the pre-launch price. With just 500,000 initial deposit, you can own a piece of this development. Until we see again, stay safe and keep investing in safe real estate. Bye.